Good now to everyone who are watching this short video of mine. In front of you is a root crop. It looks like potato. You call it sweet potato. In the Philippines, kamote. It looks like kamote, but it is not kamote. I discovered this one just only this year. I do not know yet the name, and I will peel it in front of you so that you can see. After peeling, you can eat it immediately. No need to cook. The color inside is orange. It's ready to eat. It is not so sweet nor tasteless. You will enjoy in chewing it and masticating it very well. You enjoy the juice. So juicy. And when you eat it, very crunchy. If you know turnips, when you eat turnips, you can hear crack, crack, crack in your mouth when you chew it. It looks like that, but the taste is not turnips. It's different. I had my third vaccine of COVID yesterday. My booster vaccine. Pfizer, the brand is Pfizer. The first is AstraZeneca. The second is AstraZeneca. And the third is Pfizer. My first and second, there was no symptoms that I felt. Since yesterday up to now, I don't feel any symptoms of being vaccinated with this kind of vaccine for COVID-19. Last night, this morning, I just eat fruits. Fruits that has plenty of water content, just like this. My companion, my batch in receiving the first and second vaccine of AstraZeneca last year, they had experienced symptoms. They had fever. Some of them had diarrhea. Some of them had headache. I don't experience all those symptoms with me. There is just a little pain where it was injected. That's all. I don't know the name of this root crop, but I'm just aware that eating what the soil produces for us, either leaves, roots, root crops, fruits, flowers coming from the soil, basically natural and organic, for sure will enhance, support, sustain, nourish, and bring wellness to the well-being of you as a life, to the continuity of the health of the body. Actually, health is not our own making. Within our body, it is just working for life. If you're not aware, and oftentimes, majority of the people are not aware what's happening within the body. You do nothing, you do something inside our body, just continuously working for life, working for health. That's why it's better to be consciously responsible. What are we putting into our body? It's very important. We don't just eat and eat. After all, for you to live, you are not only being sustained by food. You are sustained by air. That's why it's also important that we give attention to air. Give time and attention the way we are breathing. We are feeding our body. The way we are breathing. The way we are taking the water, we are feeding our body. The sun, the way we are exposing our body to the sun, we are feeding our body. The way we allow ourselves being held by the space so vast, limitless, and boundless is feeding our body. The soil is also feeding our body. Aside from the produce of the soil as our food, it is feeding our body. That's why food that we eat is not only and everything of the source why we exist and why we live as a life. The powerful elements of creation, the space, so vast and limitless, the air, the soil, the water, and the fire. These are elements of creation feeding us, nourishing us, giving life to us, sustaining us, not only the food. That's why, as a human being, let us all be consciously responsible of the life that you and me share. Because health is not our making. It is nature within our body. Health is always working for life. You are aware or you are not aware, it's always and continuously working for health. That's why it's very, very important that we have to be consciously responsible and consciously aware. If we are in that state, we can control, command, and balance the tools that we have as a life. The tools that we have as a life is our body, our mind, our emotion, and our energy. These four tools that you and me have as a life, we can balance this. That's why food being produced by human being nowadays just for the sake of business, for the sake of marketing, they put preservatives that are not natural, food that are stuck in the can for so long, food that are not naturally produced. Let's be aware of this. We don't just eat and eat and eat. Remember, you as a life, the body that you have is a piece of the Mother Earth. You have to sustain this. That is natural from coming from Mother Earth. And it's very important nowadays, which is deteriorating, is the soil. Because we want to produce massive production. We rush the soil to produce many fruits, many leaves, or whatever that we would like the soil to produce for us. We force it. We put many fertilizer, many chemicals. Over a period of time, it has been done by many people to the soil. That's why our soil is suffering. If it is suffering, we human beings, we will suffer more, because one of the sources that sustain us are coming from the soil. In whatever capability that you can and you are able to do it for the soil. What you can do, it's not a problem. But the problem is if you can do it, and what you can do and you did not do it, that's the problem. To those who have land, treat the soil as the source of life. Even you don't own a piece of soil that you actually say as your property, no problem. You can volunteer to other people who has lands, hectares of lands. Take care of the soil.